Hello, welcome. Let me show myself on stream. Oh, maybe not. Maybe do this. There we go. I'm not sure if the intro actually even made it onto YouTube, but we're going to hope for the best. YouTube has got a lag, and it's annoying. Twitch used to do the same thing. You can control the lag, supposedly, using Angela's quotes there. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and actually do a live because some of us learn by doing and some of us learn by seeing. And I had a request this morning from someone special for showing how to do the links in a Substack. So let me show you what we're talking about first. And maybe this side. Can you guys see that very well? I hope you can see that decently well. If not, I guess what I could do much. Okay. Let me get to that particular page. Let me make sure it's the right one. Okay. So this is the page that we're talking about. This is my page in Substack. This is the home page. And if you go to my actual article in Substack, my most recent one is, it's been a while. So it's kind of an explanation of why I haven't posted in a bit. And it also tells an update. This is artwork by Laura Zombie. Love her work. And then, of course, updates and stuff, and trying to get people. I understand that it's been rough this year. So hi, Jocelyn. I understand it's been rough this year. And so I wanted to kind of give everybody, keep going, that's what I'm trying to do too. So what the question was is, let me see this. Where is the links? Down here, I have links added to the actual video. So it links out to I'll Call Indie because it's on I'll Call Indie. And I was asked how I did that. Okay, so it's pretty easy once you get used to it, but it's not intuitive. I get that. Substack is a fantastic tool. It's not just email. It's not just social media. It's not a website per se. It's a little bit of everything. And so when I come into it, let me go to my dashboard. It gives me all my stats and everything up front, and I have my drafts here. So today you're gonna learn a little bit more than just the links. But so let's see, being part and a part anthology. Okay, so I was gonna do one on anthologies. Let's pull that draft up. And if I want to place a link in a picture, I'm going to come here to insert image, click on insert image and add it, whatever I want to do. What do I have? I've got a bunch of goodies in here. Let's just add a picture I took yesterday. This is just an image of how cluttered my desk is right now. But if I wanted to add a link to that, I would click on it. Ignore this right now. I'll go over this, but ignore this for right now. You've just clicked on this and see how it highlights the image. It's telling you that this is what you're working with. This is what you're doing. You go back up to the top, and there's a link icon here. Click on that and see how it pops up a special link box here. Well, let's say I want, what do I want? I'll just use my website, for instance. So I would go get the link that I wanted. Or if you were smarter than me, you would already have the link ready, right? And then you would just add the link in. you can copy and paste. I do Control C, Control V for copy and paste. And then link. And ta-da, it now has a hyperlink attached to it. So when you publish this, the people who get it in your newsletter can just click on that link and it'll take them directly to where you want them to go. It's not published, so it's not going to do that right now. But you can, when you hover over it, I don't know. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me move my big face here to the other side. Okay. So now let me look at that. Go back here. Okay. So now maybe you can see, let me see if it shows it. If you hover over the picture, you will see in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's not showing. Okay. Well, you can trust me on this. You will see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, the actual link address show up. So that tells you that it did take that link. Now, as for our little menu here within the image, let's go over that real quick. You can edit the image, which means that it takes you to a different place where you can actually crop. Say I don't want any of that in there, or if I just want that, you know. Say I didn't, for this some reason I didn't want to include TITS in there, but you know, that's part of what that cup says. I could do that. You know, you can flip it, smack it up, whatever you want to do. Rotate it. You can fine tune it. You can annotate. There's an annotate over here. There's stickers that you can add. I'm done. And see, look, it turned it upside down. And the link, I can still put the link in there because I've edited it. So I want to make sure that the link is correct. Simple as that. The next thing that it shows is edit caption. So you hit that and it brings you up a caption below. Sometimes I do not put the link in the picture. I put it in the caption. Or I put a link on the picture, but then I also add a link in the caption, especially if I'm using someone else's picture and I want to give them credit. That's where I would put the credit. So how you do that is you've added your caption here. You just capture whatever you're wanting to do as a link, and you click on the link button, and voila. You want to make that a link. And what it does then is ta-da. And then it gives you that option that you can adjust it if you need to. Another cool thing about their captions is you can bold it. You can play around with the formatting on it if you want to. Let's select this again. Edit alt text. Okay, so alt text is explaining to people who are visually impaired what exactly that picture has in it. The mess on my desk. An organizer. Pins into, and if I spell it right, cups. Correction tape. What else? That's good enough. I just wanted to make sure that you understood what that was. Okay. And so that way, when someone who is, once it's published, when someone who is, has problems visually understanding a picture, they can go to the alt text. You can add a watermark if this is yours, which this is mine, but you know, you can add a watermark. Click and drag to move the watermark. See, my watermark is added in my setup. So in your settings, that's where you would put your watermark. And my watermark, of course, for this is my brand for aggressively helpful writing advice. So that winds up being put on there. You can adjust the size, the opacity, all through, whichever you want. What else is on here? Wide width, full width. That depends on how you want it to look on your email or on your screen. Because these things, they can be published and you don't have to send them as emails. Do know that. I think that's a topic. Actually, publishing one of these things is a topic for another video. And I don't want to make this one too long. It's already 10 minutes. But yeah, you can hit publish. And before you hit publish, you can make the decision, a checkbox saying, I don't want this sent to everybody, or I do want this sent to everybody. That's on my list. But yeah, you can make it wide width, full width, normal width. I like normal width because I don't want to take up everybody's screen. And keep in mind that a lot of people read Substack on their phone, so you don't want to go crazy with it. Or you can delete image and start over. Ta-da! So yeah, my next article I'm planning is writing about what's good about anthologies, and also kind of promoting the ones that I've been in, the ones that have come up, and the ones that are coming up. I just felt like it was I think anthologies are a very good opportunity for people to test out their ability to follow directions and submit, to go through the nerves, and and also to for a lot of people, submitting to an anthology is the first time they receive critical feedback. And so that can be helpful, because you've got to, as an author, get a tougher skin and be willing to move things around and change things and improve on your experience in your writing to make it into an anthology. Anyway, that's just a little preview of what I plan to write for next week's article. Next week or the week after next. I'm thinking that I may go to every other week when it comes to my upload of articles for Aggressively Helpful Writing Advice, because they start off little, but I'm an overwriter, so I over explain things too, and I wind up writing bigger articles. Anyway, I hope that you were able to learn enough today about handling links, and that way you can go from here and do it yourself. Don't be afraid of Substack. Substack is an amazing tool. I wish I had gone there first when it comes to having my own following on a newsletter, but I went to MailerLite first. Nothing wrong with MailerLite. I'm cool with MailerLite. However, I can't afford to upgrade my MailerLite once I hit 1,000 subscribers, because they don't have a level right after 1,000. They have 3. You have to go up 3 to then keep all 1,000 and more of your followers. I didn't know that. My bad. Do your research when it comes to these things, and you won't have to go through as much trouble as some of us who just plowed right in. Didn't look that stuff up. Substack is, again, a wonderful tool. It can be used as a website. It can be used, so it would be a free website. It can be used as a newsletter, so you can have free newsletters. It can be used as a serial subscription service. It's so, I love the notes portion. Oh, and podcasts. They do podcasts on it too. So just keep that in mind. I'm not sponsored by Substack, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that it's there and it's free. And this was a tutorial on how to do the links on pictures and images in Substack, and I hope that it helped out. So have a wonderful rest of your day.